Hi, I'm Doug Reynolds and welcome to my video blog. I am a realtor with Prudential California Realty in Sacramento, California. And this is your video update for the end of February, beginning of March 2010. Well, you're probably either watching this on my website, you might have found it on YouTube, or you might even be watching it on my regular blog. I wanted to invite you to go on Facebook. I've got a fan page up there, a real estate page. I do all of my blog posts I put on Facebook as well as these video updates and just other things like that. So yeah, why don't you check me out on Facebook? I'd really like it if you want to become a fan. I update, probably once a day, about 7 times a week or so. Information for buyers, for sellers, what's going on in Sacramento County, what I'm seeing in the market, stuff about loan programs, everything. So it's a really easy way to kind of follow what's going on in the market in Sacramento and just what's going on in real estate as a whole, rather than checking my blog regularly. You can just be a fan on Facebook and get the updates regularly. So that's enough with that. Let's get into the statistics for January have come out, and I've been discussing it for a while, and it finally happened. We saw that kind of winter slump, so to speak, finally hit us here in January. So the median price dropped a little bit, the number of sales went down, and let's think about this for a while. These are sales that closed in January, so escrows usually take between 30 and 45 days. So those escrows, they had accepted offers sometime in November or in December, and then they eventually closed in January. So what's going on at that time? Well, we've got a lot of holidays, people are traveling a lot, and we had a lot of really heavy winter weather. So that really slows down the buyer traffic a lot during those months. So that's reflected in the statistics in January. So we dipped in the median price. We went from around $187,000. We dropped to $170,000 as the median price, and the number of sales went down a lot as well. We went from 1,600 sales to about 1,100 sales. So because that sales volume went down, the inventory actually went up. It would take longer to buy out all those houses on the market. So we went from 3.3 months to 4.6 months worth of inventory. So that's mostly due to the sales volume went down. But I also wanted to note I've been seeing a little bit more of a trickle effect of more properties coming up probably over the last month or so. So I think that's good news for the buyers out there. A lot of buyers are experiencing trouble with just getting accepted offers because there's just not a whole lot of houses, and there's a lot of competition out there right now. So median dipped, inventory went up a little bit, and I wanted to give a little bit of my prediction of kind of what the market's going to do here. A lot of people ask it all the time, and you could ask 100 realtors and you'd probably get 100 different answers, but this is my personal opinion. If you've been following my blogs and everything for a while, you know that in Sacramento we bottomed out in February 2009, and I don't think the housing market is going to do a real strong V-shaped or anything like that. I don't think we're going to bounce and just start seeing crazy appreciation for a while here. I think it's going to be more like a bathtub shape, so to speak. We had the drop there for 4 or 5 years. February 2009 came around. We bottomed out statistically. Now we've been just pretty level. And like I've been saying, we're just going to bounce around for a while. So over the last 5, 6, 7 months, we've been kind of trickling up. January came, we kind of dropped a little bit. So I'm just going to say that this is going to happen for it's hard to say out, but maybe a year or two, probably just bouncing around pretty flat. We might be on, a little bit of an upward trend, but nothing, huge swings. And, eventually at the end of the bathtub, I think we're going to, hit a little bit of an upswing there and see a little bit more appreciation, but that's much farther down the road here. So I wouldn't call it a V-shaped recovery in the housing market here. I'd call it more like a bathtub-shaped, bottomed out, going to bounce around. It's just going to bounce around for a while, probably on a little bit of an upward trend, but just bounce around for a while. So that's a little bit of looking forward. Let's talk a little bit more about looking forward. The tax credit is still in effect. We've been talking a lot about the tax credit. Quick review. First-time home buyers, you can get up to $8,000. Move-up buyers can get up to $6,500. And first-time buyer, the definition is have not owned a home in the last 3 years. Move-up buyer is you had to have owned a home for 5 consecutive years out of the last 8 years. Okay? And a quick review of when that ends. As of right now, it's set for you have to have an accepted offer by the end of April, and you have to close escrow by the end of June. Okay? Now, I haven't heard any talks yet in terms of extension of the tax credit. Remember, this is already extended. It was going to expire near the end of 2009, but it got extended. Well, last time, gosh, it was a couple of months out, we were hearing talks. It might get extended, it might get extended. So far, I've heard no word of possible extension so far. That could change next month. If I hear anything, obviously I'll blog about it. You can find out about it on Facebook. If I hear anything about it, I'll let you know. But as of right now, I'm not hearing anything in terms of the tax credit getting extended. So this might be the end of the tax credit. It might not be. Also looking forward, I've been talking about it for months. I think this year and next year are just going to be the years of short sales are going to be really heavy in the market. As I've talked about before, I went out and got my SFR designation, Short Sale Foreclosure Resource Specialist. So I've got the tools and the knowledge to help with short sales or anything like that. So if anyone needs help, just let me know. Get you the info. I'll really help you out and try and do whatever I can to help to facilitate that short sale to get through. Other than that, kind of looking forward, one thing I want to talk about is lenders, okay? It's getting more and more important for buyers to be really choosy about their lenders right now. Some of the key things is you're probably going to want a lender that's what's called a direct lender. That's someone that actually gives the money to escrow, and they actually are the ones providing the funds. During the boom, there was all these brokers that popped up, and they were actually not a direct lender. They would go and approach one of the direct lenders and say, hey, we're going to use this loan program you have or this loan program, and then send your money in and everything like that. Well, those offers are looked down upon compared to the direct lender offers, and those brokers, they're just having a really tough time with getting deals through. I'm seeing a lot of delays with the brokers, so I think it's really important for, at least I'm telling all of my clients, you need to be working with a direct lender. So someone such as B of A, Wells Fargo, Prospect Mortgage is a great direct lender that a lot of my clients use. I've got a good contact with them. And I've got good contacts with B of A and Wells Fargo as well. So I think it's important that if you're starting to look for the buying process, you're going to want to find a really good direct lender. It's really helpful with your offers right now. So once again, thanks for watching my video. Hope you learned something. And just want to thank all the friends, family, contacts out there that send me your referrals. I really appreciate it. I'll take great care of any future referrals. If you're a buyer interested in any more info, feel free to give me a call. My number is 916-494-8441, or you can just shoot me an email, text, anything you want. If you're a seller out there, it's really important to get your house on the market now before the end of that tax credit. We're not sure exactly what's going to happen to the market once that tax credit ends. We're probably going to see a little bit of drop in the buyer competition. Interest rates are supposed to be going up around that time, so we might see a little tiny dip, after that tax credit. It's important to get your house on the market. If you're a seller right now, give me a call, shoot me an email, let me know how I can help out. If you're a short sale or if you're just a regular equity sale, I can really help you out with getting your house sold. So thank you and have a great day.